What's the most strange or interesting item that you've found in a blockage? Welcome to Between Two Fans. I'm your host, Matt McKay. With me this week, I have Anthony Golding. Anthony, thanks for coming in, mate.
No worries, Matt. Pleasure to be here. I'd be using that today, definitely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Anthony is a plumber. He spends his days crawling around the city's sewer network. Do you come above ground for lunch or do you take your lunch down there with you?
Well, I'm actually not on the tools that much anymore, so I have Smoko at home, actually, in front of my computer. It's actually quite nice.
Anthony, plumbing wouldn't be the top of not many people's career list. Did you vomit during your apprenticeship?
No, I've never vomited. Not once. And I've seen some pretty horrific blockages and stuff, but never vomited.
Did you gag at least?
Yes. Yeah.
When you find yourself gagging, what's your go-to move to reduce the threat?
Big glass of water, actually. Big sip of water and just try and get away from the smell and the view of what I'm looking at, I reckon. Yeah.
Is unblocking a pipe just a run-of-the-mill job for you, or is it extremely satisfying?
It's pretty satisfying, Matt, to be honest. When you've been trying to unblock a pipe for a good half an hour or an hour sometimes, and the sewer just goes and disappears.
Is that the noise? Is that the noise it makes?
Yeah, it just.
Can you do that again for us?
Yeah, it just.
Can we get a slow mo on that? Go again. Go again.
It just sucks right out and it disappears.
It takes an hour to unblock a pipe.
Sometimes, yeah, depending what's in there. If you get a good tree root in there, yeah, it can take a fair while to unblock and clean.
For that whole hour, are you just persisting with the same technique, or are you changing
jetter heads and maybe changing the entry point into the sewer line?
Yeah.
Either coming from your main boundary shaft or from a toilet point or something. Yeah.
And when you, for like one of those 1 hour blockages, and you change direction or change technique and it works, do you think, why didn't I do that first?
It's not that simple. If it's a good blockage, it can just be just a big build up. And if it's, if there's concrete or a broken pipe or something, you just got to work your way through it.
Oh yeah.
But sometimes you do go, why didn't I go that way first? It might have been different, but you just never know.
What's the most strange or interesting item that you've found in a blockage?
I found matchbox cars in a toilet line before. Not any rare ones, so I didn't keep them. They went straight to the bin. The toilet cleaning plastic things, they just kind of flush down there.
Oh, the refresher things.
Yeah, the refresher things. They get stuck right as it goes through the toilet into the trap.
Yeah.
Nothing too exciting, but...
No valuables?
Definitely no valuables, no.
It's not how you paid for the Land Cruiser then?
No, definitely not.
We'll just interrupt this episode with a quick word from one of our potential sponsors. They're not a sponsor, but they might be. Now, Anthony, do you drink iced tea much?
Yeah.
Nature's Cuppa Organic, great tea.
Beauty.
Now, the trick with making a good iced tea is to leave the tea bag in there for as short amount of time as possible. Let me show you. As you can see, yep. Now, as short as possible. Got a bit of head on there, that iced tea. There we go.
Beauty.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers. That looks delicious.
Yes, yeah, nah. Mid-strength iced tea.
Oh, yeah, I might get a pack of that before I leave, I reckon.
Obviously, today, all houses are plumbed in with PVC pipes.
Yes.
And back in yesteryear, everything was done with terracotta.
Yeah.
Is there any way that these old relics can be given a new life, or do people just need to dig up their properties and replace all that terracotta pipe?
No, not anymore. Gone are the days of having to dig up your whole backyard to replace your sewer line. It's been out for a while, but definitely nowhere past Bathurst are people doing pipe relining or patchwork. Now we have gone and done some training in this and spent some money and set up and bought the gear to allow us to hopefully ease the cost on plumbing repairs, essentially.
So if someone was going to reline their pipe, is that something they do preemptively before there's a problem, or when there is a problem, you might offer that solution to them?
It's more one step once you find the problem. So if we go to a block sewer and it takes us an hour to unblock it and there's just tree roots all through it, through the terracotta pipe, it's just come through a crack, we can either reline the whole system or we can just patch sections of it.
And how do you get the roots out?
We go through with the jetter first, and then we get a special drill bit that we just connect to our normal Makita drill, and it goes through. It's got really fine sandpaper on it and just really scuffs up the pipe and gets rid of the tree roots. Flush it through with some water, and then you're ready to roll.
Is there an idea of what it might cost to reline?
It's one of those things. Every job's different.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go out there and just go, it's just so much per meter. You might come into some unforeseen issues whilst doing it. Things could happen. It might not work. That's a potential. If the resin doesn't go off or if it goes off too quickly, I should say.
Yep.
We're in all sorts of strife.
Yep.
But every job's different. So, happy to come out. If there's an issue, not every plumber does it in town. I think we're the only plumber in Dubbo that I know of that has gone and done this training.
Yeah.
So, we're happy to go out, have a look at the job, give you a price.
So if your house is built pre what year?
Any year. I actually looked at a job today, Matt. PVC pipe. It's got a cracked junction.
Oh, you can do
in a bathroom.
PVC as well?
Yeah, PVC as well. PVC, terracotta, copper, gal, any sort of sewer pipe that's out there, we can do.
And stormwater as well, I imagine.
Stormwater as well. There's actually a resin which is used for potable water. So any farmers out there that have got some broken stormwater pipes that don't want to dig them up, we can go out there, reline them, and it's still safe to drink.
Some of the best and worst stories I hear from on the job come from plumbers. Can you give me some? You got any that come to mind?
I got called there for a block sewer one day in the car park basement area. I turned up by myself and I just tapped on the pipe and I was like, yeah, she's pretty full. Looked up, 4 or 5 bathrooms connected to this one sewer pipe. The only way to get it out was kick the cap off and just let it flow out into the car park. And it was weeks of sewerage. It was pretty horrible.
Can you say that? Are you going to be in trouble for that?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. It was a broken pipe. It was under the concrete. We couldn't.
Yeah.
We had to do it. So we kicked the cap off. It went everywhere. It got cleaned up. Put the camera down there. Found that there was a broken pipe.
Right.
Sent the apprentice there to fix it.
Mess.
Yeah.
Righto. Any more? Anyone get covered in a choke or something?
No. I turned up to a block toilet that I sent my apprentice to a couple of years ago, and as I pulled up, he ran out of the house gagging. He was that close to spewing, I think, and that was probably one of the worst ones I've been to. I walked in and the house was rotten.
Yeah.
It just smelled like sewage.
Look, I don't know exactly which countries, but there's some European countries where you have to put toilet paper in the bin. Why?
Yeah.
What's wrong with their pipes?
I don't know.
Do they need AJP to go and reline them?
Possibly.
Do you travel to Greece?
I would travel to Greece, yeah. I don't know how much plumbing would get done.
Yeah.
There'd be a lot of tea being drunk on the beach.
Yes. Yeah. No, great place for tea, Greece.
Yeah? Oh, I reckon so. So maybe I might put that on the to-do list.
Well, I might come with you.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in today, Anthony, and thanks for joining us. See you next week.
No worries, mate. Anytime.
Come and talk to Fan Man if you need a light plan.